I've returned. Thought I did. One sec.
Alright. I'm gonna go over this. This Eagle City match, and then I don't know what I'm gonna do after. So we'll figure it out. But yeah. Eagle City. This is GC versus KF. This is my first time seeing this as well, so everything I went over, this is my first time viewing this stuff, so this is really? Okay. This is really weird. Not weird, but I need to stop using the word weird because they play it differently than NA does. So, and I don't want to use non-standard either, because again, different way of playing the game. We don't know what standard is right now. There isn't there isn't a standard yet. So what happens is, right, they send 3 to high rise, they send 3 to their high rise, and what KF does is they send none to their high rise. They say, okay, we're getting mid first, and then we're worried about getting our high rise. And I mean, this is completely different from what NA normally does. Because what happens in NA is that normally we only send 2 to our high rise, and then it's either 2 mid or 2 to their high rise drone. Like, very rarely are there 3 people focused on getting the inner, or not the inner, the friendly high rise drone on their side of the map. So KF sends 4 mid, secures mid. GC sends 3 high rise, 1 mid to contest and look for a steal. And of course, his team ends up getting. Yeah, they end up getting 2-1 to the beginning, which is like whatever. And they're maintaining this fight over mid. And so Corpsyi ends up getting mid for free, like absolutely free, from the amount of space that his team made for him. And they have 1 on their high rise, which is like that's normally what ends up happening the second round of taking drones on Eagle City, because like normally it's like a contest, like whoever gets the 2-1, and then it's like, okay, there's a very little likelihood that they're gonna end up going to the opponent's high rise drone. They're probably just gonna end up fighting over mid in their high rise because it's safer. So yeah, of course his team does a good job creating space, takes this drone for free. Top drone's dead as well, so now we gotta go back to fighting mid, because like Hammer on this map, there's no route to farm until 165, so ideally you just want to fight. So again, GC 2-1s and score is relatively even. And because KF delayed taking their high-rise drone, okay. Alright, so the thing about what KF did, right? So on Eagle City, Let me get my Eagle City. On Eagle City, right? What normally happens is that all 3 drones get taken at about the same time. So when you're playing, normally you would have to spread out your resources so like, as I was saying, like, okay, you'd send 2 here and you'd send 2 here, or you would send 2 here and you would send 2 to the mid, or let me use a different color. Is this better? No, it's worse. Let me just keep using blue then. Yeah, let's just keep using blue. Yeah, send 2 here or 2 here, right? What KF does is they send 4 here, right, and leave this drone up. And what this allows them to do is allows them to almost like win the mid fight 9 out of 10 times, because it's 3 people here and 1 people here, specifically for this game at least. It allows them to win mid fight because it's a 4v1 mid, and there's 3 people on this high rise. So it allows them to secure mid drone for free, and then allows them to secure their high rise for free. And because they secured their high rise after their mid, they can now contest mid for free for the rest of the game, because it doesn't matter what they do, their high rise will always be up for them to fall back onto. Compared to having to take these 2 at the same time, take these 2 at the same time, you know, and play the game of, okay, now we have to send 2 and to our high rise to take it, and now we have to send 2 mid or whatever. We can't properly get our resources. Now we have to coin flip, because like if we're assigning arbitrary percentages to things on this map, the drone on the bridge is 50. The drones on the high rise are about like 75 or 80%. So it's really interesting what they decided to do there. Like, I think it gets beat. I think obviously it's one of those strategies that will have to change if they're like playing against like an NA team that sends 2 and 2. But yeah, I like the idea behind it a lot. Unlucky Tenchi here, but it should get traded. KF ends up getting mid, and now they can fall back to their high rise because that's also up. They get that one for free. And now top drones are spawning. Yeah, and KF's already heading up there. Oh no, they actually choose. Okay, I see what they do here. Because they have piercing mixer, they know that they can contest this drone because they can take it. I mean, one of their members ends up losing their life for it, but they end up 3-0. Like, they get all 3 drones. They get their high rise, they get mid, and they get their high rise and the opponent's high rise, and they get the mid drone as well, which is really, really big. Like, colossal. So okay, now of course he seems forced to contest this. Again, this can happen because he has Tenchi. Tenchi allows you to do dumb things and get away with it for free. Okay, not dumb things, but lets you play over aggressive and get away with things for free. Because again, Tenchi, you press the button and your opponent dies as long as you can aim. Same thing about Tenchi. You can do these things. He's 1v3, by the way. This is a 1v3. Tenchi just shows up, presses Tenchi button. We're safe. You know, 2v4. It doesn't matter because you have Tenchi Muyo. It allows you to do these things. And I'm pretty sure they end up securing this top drone, even though Corpsyi's team was first on the rotation, because the other hammer died. Now they get to take it for free, or they get to take it. Period. They end up losing elsewhere on the map because one of their members died. But again, they're still maintaining a 1 drone lead this whole time. So again, they lose mid and their high rise is up based on staggered. Corpsyi first one to the bottom, really good. But the other hammer's also there. Yeah, good play. They end up losing it though off of a steal. What stole that? What? Wow. I cannot believe that was... Hold on. I gotta see what stole that. Is it 720? I can't believe that was stolen. Through a piercing mixer. and Punishing Blade. That's actually super big that they ended up stealing that one. Because that was the avenue back. That was back in the game for GC, straight up. Because then now they can just go contest. Now they contest mid. But again, because of the way that they staggered their high rise, because of the way KF staggered taking their high rise drone and their mid, now they can contest this mid for free. Corpsyi has Tenchi though. Really good on him to farm that before this next fight. Yeah, really good. He's like, all right, we're gonna fight over bridge at some point. I really want to have my Tenchi Muyo for this bridge fight. So he chooses, you know what, I'm just going to farm this out. Also gives him extra defense against the other hammer player trying to steal. Yeah. Has Tenchi, so, like, legitimately, yeah, we'll get Tenchi in another hit. He has Tenchi. I mean, this is free. He whiffs, doesn't matter though, because the power buster already set up everything that needed to be set up for that fight. Not quite sure if they got the drone or not. We'll see. No, they didn't end up. I don't think they ended up getting the drone. No, they didn't end up getting the drone, but they ended up getting 2 KOs, which is, yeah, that's 400 points. Corpsyi again really wants to get, so upper is up, or upper. I mean, again, I don't know comms, so I don't know if upper's gone, but I really don't like Eagle City. Making sure that you know, like, when upper is up, super important. Again, like, I don't know comms, so I can't really say that, like, maybe Corpsyi should go upper instead, but. Like, especially if upper is big, then we got a problem. But even still, I think this is fine. Lower is small. I mean, at this stage in the game, it's, like, really doomed. I mean, you're down 3,000. You're down 3,000 points. Really hard to come back from that. Like, really, really hard. I guess 60 seconds left. Like, you have to go through the entire map and take every single big drone that spawns in order to stage this big of a comeback. Which they're doing a good job. Alright, Corpsyi, I really want Tenchi for this fight. Shows up mid. Doesn't have Tenchi for this fight, but I mean, he's looking. They still end up losing mid drone. Yeah, they end up losing mid drone, which is again really unfortunate. And again, because KF staggered the way that they took mid and their high rise at the beginning of the game, lets them contest it for free, and it lets them pull back. I mean, JC ends up contesting them at their side of the map. Corpsyi has Tenchi. They end up taking that drone away, which is really big. So now they're coming back. With lower spawning as well. They're gonna get this. With Tenchi again, it's free. And now they're back in the game. What happened? How'd they get back? So they're 4,000 down. They just lost mid. They get 1 KO on the drone. And there's a piercing mixer going as well. And that gets their high rise. And I think an Epon. And then Tenchi plus getting bottom drone as well. Now they're back in the game. Ooh. Spicy. And then they end up getting mid drone too? Or do you? No. I don't know if do they end up getting this drone? 22. Yeah, they end up getting mid. KF ends up getting mid, but they trade another. They trade another small drone for it. I mean, this is just a really good, like series of events towards the end of that game. They played that really well. Cause like this, if I'm seeing this in a NA game, I'm like, all right, this game's pretty doomed. But like really good team play actually. Like especially after 3 of Corpsyi's members die mid. And they still managed to bring this one back. It was really good team play. Yeah. It's really big. I don't know. You don't really like. NA Eagle's weird. Oh, I need to see if. Now I want to look at a. Who played Eagle City? I'm trying to think of an Eagle City game I can pick from to look at. Like no one plays Eagle City. Like going through videos that I was looking at, trying to analyze, go over. Like I saw so much Eagle City when I was going through Corpsyi's videos, all the tournaments and stuff. I saw so much Eagle City. I'm like, wow, because like normally people don't play Eagle City.